Okay, it is time to get started in the course. So session 1 is entitled An Introduction to Sociology. And the purpose of this session is really to just get you comfortable with some important concepts and topics that surround sociology and to make you aware of and get you comfortable with some vocabulary. So what you are going to do first is obviously watch this directions video, and I'm going to walk you through each of the assignments, and then you are going to accomplish the work for this week. The first thing I want to do is draw your attention to the image on the screen. This is probably something that you can relate to. At some point in time, we've all seen a child get confused with a 6 and a 9. Also, you may notice that a lot of times 6s and 9s in certain situations have lines drawn to kind of orient the number. But what we see here is two people looking at the same item, and they're coming away with two very different perspectives. But who is right and who is wrong? We don't know. The person on the left is actually correct because from their perspective and in their experience, what they see is the number 6. But the person on the right actually does, in fact, see a number 9. And that, in and of itself, is sociology. This subject is not made for us to decide who is right and who is wrong. This subject is made for us to understand our world better, to maybe take a step back and understand that two different people looking at the same concept from two different perspectives can both have relevance. To get started in the course, I do need for you to make sure that you secure the eText access code. This week, we will not be doing any work in our eText, but that changes next week. So I need you to make sure that you go ahead and secure the purchase of your eTextbook access code, and you can order that or purchase that at the Nash Community College bookstore. There is information in the top of the web page here, or in the top of our Moodle page, the textbook and course information. This is where you will go to get started once you purchase that access code. So once you have secured your textbook, then it's time to actually do some of the work for the week. What you'll see here on the screen are 3 links to videos. The first is Crash Course in Sociology number 1, entitled What is Sociology? The second is Crash Course in Sociology number 2, entitled Major Sociological Paradigms. And the third is called 3 Major Sociological Paradigms. All you have to do is watch those 3 videos. Because this may be a new topic to you, you may want to watch those 3 videos, give your brain some time to process, and then rewatch those 3 videos as you complete the assignment for this week. This link here will take you to an assignment page. This is session 1's writing activity, and it's entitled, What is Sociology? What you will see here is some directions about accessing. So you are going to click on this link here, and that is going to take you to the assignment itself. There are directions here on how to access the assignment, but for this week, since you might be new at this, I'm going to show you how to do that. When you click on the link, What is Sociology chart activity, you're going to be prompted to make a copy of a Google Doc. you have to make a copy. This is sort of like, I have the master, but you need to write on a copy. So you will select the button here on the screen, make a copy. Once you do that, you will then be able to see the actual assignment. And this assignment is going to be your reflection, the things that you have learned about these concepts and these vocabulary terms this week. Now keep in mind that you might need to watch those videos multiple times. It's okay. It's totally okay to be confused. It's okay to not know what these new vocabulary terms mean. What you will do here in this activity is you will see the 3 different theories split across the screen, and then along the left-hand side, you will see what you need to put in each box. I am absolutely fine with you going in these boxes and bulleting and putting your information in a bulleted list. I'm fine with that. There is a spot of the assignment that asks you about images that help you remember that theory. Please make sure that you resize images to make them no larger than a wallet-sized photo. When you have too many large images in an assignment document like this, Moodle will not actually allow you to submit. So 2 or 3 images for each theory would be okay, and just make sure that you resize them appropriately. This assignment will save in your Google Drive. I'm always going to suggest that you change the name of the assignment to something that has your name in it. That way, it's easier for you when you are submitting. Your screen's going to look a little bit different from mine here because I have an instructor view. You will have a submission box that you can drag and drop a file into or access to use your Google Drive to submit directly from. Once you are done with that, you will be finished with session 1 for this week. This is a light session, not supposed to be very difficult or stressful for you. This session is, again, just to get you comfortable with those terms and concepts that we are going to interact with quite a bit throughout this course. I want you to know that I'm here to support you. So if you have any questions or concerns, I do want you to reach out immediately. And I want you to keep in mind that it is very important to begin coursework well before the deadline. So please do not wait until the night that something is due to get started, because it is almost always going to be some sort of issue that arises when we wait until the last minute. So go ahead and get that textbook access code secured. Go ahead and watch those 3 videos, and then go ahead and start working on that writing activity, which is a what is sociology chart.